So I saw Hokum, and it is really good, though it's not that terrifying. Now, don't get me wrong, it definitely had me doing the jump back more than once. But I feel like this movie was advertised as a bone chilling horror that would have you biting your nails and just feeling tense the whole time. And it's not really that. You know how there are some movies like Insidious or The Conjuring or The Omen? They're literally designed like just to scare you. Whereas there are movies like Haunting in Venice, which comes to mind, which, is a murder mystery that has like horror elements in it that, can frighten you a little bit. I'd say this falls in the middle of those because, obviously it's scarier than Haunting in Venice, right? When the scares come, they work and they are very, very effective and very well done. But I think you'll spend most of your time more intrigued and inquisitive and trying to figure out what's going on than you will be scared. And I say that because, I didn't just pull Haunting in Venice out of nowhere. This movie does kind of act more like a murder mystery. A murder mystery with an insanely creepy atmosphere. Stars Adam Scott, who I've liked for a long time, as this douchebag writer, visits this hotel in Ireland, and while he's there, there's a disappearance. He decides to try to help figure out what happened to the person who disappeared, and in doing so, he finds himself actually locked inside of this hotel. So now he's got to solve the mystery of the disappearance, figure out a way out of this hotel, and this hotel may or may not be haunted by a witch. So like I mentioned earlier, one of the biggest things for me is the atmosphere. That's the type of horror I would enjoy anyway. And here they do a good job, because even though this is a larger space, he is technically trapped in this hotel room, actually. So it does add a bit of like claustrophobia to it. And, the fact that there might be a real life witch here, that just makes things more unsettling. Adam Scott, for his part, is just excellent. I don't know if they could have gotten a better guy to do this role. He is extremely unlikable, but you're still rooting for him somehow. And yeah, all the mystery elements they had this wrapped around really worked for me. I was legit interested to figure out why he was there, what happened to this woman, why whatever happened to this woman did happen to her. So, like I said, I was intrigued. So what we end up with is a very well made, very well acted, very well shot film. Actually, let me mention that. A whole lot of this takes place in the dark, which even today is still not something that's easy to do. So they did a really good job, man. I think if you're a fan of horror, you're definitely going to like this one. Just don't really expect it to be like the scariest thing you're going to see this year. That's all I'm saying.